Good afternoon, everyone. James from Junkyard Fox. Thank you so much for joining me. And today is going to be a very brief video. I wanted to give a brief overview on this knife right here. This is the Victorinox US Military Trekker. Beautiful knife, beautiful knife. And before we move on, no, I am not in the military. I'm just an avid fan, advocate of Swiss Army knives. And my buddy Nathan from the Free America channel sent it to me. This is his. Sent it to me so I could check it out, play around with it. And then I'm just going to make a brief video, then send it back. And go ahead and give Nathan a like. I will post the link to his channel below. Really cool guy. So if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you'll know that my everyday carry knife is the one-handed Trekker. This knife is, to me, the perfect everyday carry tool. Whether it's just, you're at work, at your house, or you're out here camping and stuff, and it just has all the tools that are, to me, relevant, because sometimes they're not, certain models of Swiss Army knife just for my lifestyle. But this one works very well. Now, I don't have a review per se on that knife, but I do have one on its close relative. Now, this is the classic Trekker. You don't open this one one-handed. This one's the more traditional spear point blade. And I do have a review on this one. Everything's the same, all the tools except for the blade. So check that video out if you want to know more about this blade. And then, of course, at the end, we have this one. Now, this one was recently started being made for the United States military. Almost identical in the tools, but as you can tell, there's been some cosmetic changes. All the tools have been blacked out for lower visibility. You want to be more subtle for our fighting forces if they are, behind enemy lines, or, they're doing some kind of operation where they need to be subtle about it. And all the tools are in fact blacked out. That's really awesome. And as for the handles, they have more like rubbery inserts, so they have a better grip to them. So once again, I'm not going to make a review on this because I've basically already made one for the Trekker, for the classic Trekker. The only thing missing is when you look at these down here, these have, of course, tweezers and a toothpick. Now, the military one does not have those. In fact, it's very similar to the German Army Trekker that they started making a few years back, Victorinox, and that's just a testament to how awesome these blades are and how functional they are. If the German Army and the United States Army is now using these, that just goes to show just how cool they are and just how handy they're going to be. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say that this is a knife that you're going to be using, in a combat situation, at least that wouldn't be your first choice. I definitely see this more as a utility tool. Opening MREs, cutting cardboard, zip ties, stuff like that. But it works very well. Really dig it. And once again, thank you so much, Nathan. I will be sending it pretty soon. Really love this blade. So if you are in the fighting forces and you want to order one of these for yourself to be using, I will put the item number on the description box below. Okay, so you guys can order it. As far as I know, I'm not too certain if it's open for civilian purchase now. I've heard contradictory, some say that it's only for military, some say that it's now available for civilians. So I'll verify on that, and I'll post that on the description box below as well. I'll also post the link to this video review as well. To this day, it's still one of my favorite reviews that we've done in Junkyard Fox. Like I said, outside of these the blades themselves and the fact that these don't have the toothpick and the tweezers, all the other items are the same, all the other tools. So it's going to be a very similar review. All right, so moment of truth. Not bad. Reminds me of like ravioli. Pretty good stuff. Okay, guys, so that's about the conclusion of this video. Now, once again, this is not a review. This was just a brief overview. But a big shout out to Nathan from Free America for sending this to me. Really awesome. That was very kind of you. I will be sending this back as soon as possible. And I'll go ahead and give him a sub, guys. He's a really awesome dude. And just look at this blade. This is really awesome, particularly for all my buddies out there, all my viewers that are in the military. Go ahead and check this blade out. That you might enjoy this very much. Now, just out of curiosity for anyone, just a comment, what is your go-to multi-tool? Particularly if you are in the military or law enforcement, or let's say, something, a shit hits the fan scenario happens. Now, you all know that I've been using this blade for about 5 years already, the classic Trekker. I'm sorry, the original one-handed Trekker. But I think this one would work very well if you are in some kind of stealth situation where you really got to keep a low profile. That black is just really awesome. So, once again, this is just a brief video. I'll see you guys next week with another one. Go ahead and give us a like if you did enjoy this. And time for me to enjoy my dinner. So, see you guys next week with another video. Now go outside and get your boots dirty.